Today's episode of Film Riot is brought to you by Domain.com and Full Sail University. Today on Film Riot, we fly through the air with the greatest of ease. And later on, we finish off the jobs needed to get your short film done.
Do me next, Josh. Do me next. Do me next. Do me next, Josh.
Okay, first of all, stop saying that. We have neighbors. What are you doing?
I'm kicking the guys across the city. They love it.
What?
Come on, Josh. I want to fly like an eagle. To the sea.
Wowie. You actually kicked them the length of the city.
Yeah, they love it.
Is he gonna be okay, though?
Sure. Kids are resilient.
Okay. But,
Why is my leg so strong?
Yeah.
Well, I broke my leg and then I had to get it in a cast, which is why I haven't been in Film Riot the past few weeks.
That's a good cover-up.
And once we got it out of the cast, I found out that I could throw a fastball like no one's business.
What?
I mean, my leg was wicked strong.
Yeah, okay, I can buy that.
Do me again, Josh.
Please stop saying that.
Logo.
Welcome to Film Riot, the show that takes the mystery out of the effects and techniques to go into some of your favorite Hollywood films. I'm your host. Who am I?
Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson. Why am I Craig Ferguson?
Because you're Scottish.
Okay. Today we get to one of the most popular effect requests that have been asked since the beginning of Film Riot over and over a lot. Since the dawn of the Riot of Film. The dawn before the day of dawn. What movie?
Dawn of the Dead is what I was thinking, but not from your quote.
All right, forget it. Just show the email.
Okay.
How can I make myself fly? Please tell me this. Thank you and love the show, Barry. Bo Barry, I'm down with this, yo. Though we have had this effect asked of us since the beginning, I haven't tried it because I've always found that the flying effect on a no budget level is one of the hardest to do and make it look like anything other than a pile of suck wrapped in duty and topped with just a pinch of dead rotting animal. I must confess, I did try the whole following the guy through the air while he flies, but it was horrible. Even in major films, they have yet to make that look very good unless they go completely CGI. So instead, I decided to stick to takeoff and landings, minus the landings, but it's just the same thing as the takeoffs, just in reverse. So I hope that's okay. If it's not, you can send your hate mail to filmriot@idon'tgiveaf.com. Let's roll. So the sketch we showed, as I'm sure you noticed, was not flying. I just didn't feel like doing it. Maybe I was being rebellious. I don't know. Either way, it's the same technique to do that as it was to do what we did. For instance. See? So let's jump right in to the deep end of this pool of visual effectory. But first things first, as always, you gotta shoot that footage, cousin.
Get tough on the street, get tough with the gang. Watch your back, it's a hardcore thing.
I shot three things. First, JT in an awkward stance in front of a blue screen, then Josh running up and kicking him, and finally a clean plate. At the end, I whip up the camera to follow what will be JT. Now once you have your footage shot, bring that bizzle into your program of choice like After Effects, Nuke, or Motion. As always, I will be using After Effects. Inside the effects of After, you will put the clean plate down, then the footage of your actor getting kicked, and finally the one of your actor doing the kicking. Next, drop the opacity of the two top clips and line the timing of all the shots up. Now put the opacity back to 100% and key out the top clip. Now once I have my key, as you scrub, you will see that there are some bits that go outside of the screen. So for this, you will have to do some masking, frame by frame, also known as rotoscoping. And if you want to learn more about rotoscoping, go here. So go frame by frame, get all that cleaned up, just like Josh in a bathtub. Once you finish with that, do the same to JT's layer, but once you've got your mask complete, you will freeze frame the actor at the point when he's in the air, then keyframe the position and scale of the actor so that he flies out of frame, then the scale to seem like he's disappearing into the distance. But there you go, and if you want to make your actor fly out of frame like in this little ditty, doing that is the same technique as what we did with JT, it's just a lot easier since it's just that first step. And yes, I know you're upset that we didn't show you the effing horrible test clip that we did, which was following the actor flying through the air. I'm sorry, I ain't doing it. That clip makes me more insecure than when I go swimming.
What, I wear a shirt when I'm swimming. I'm insecure about my body.
Full Sail University is a great school and the one that I graduated from. It's the kind of school that gives you exactly what you put into it. So if you go in there ready to give 100% of your time, you're going to come out with a wealth of knowledge. Mostly because, unlike other film schools, Full Sail University's campus is equipped like a Hollywood studio backlot. Through the on-campus bachelor's degree program in film, you'll learn the filmmaking process from start to finish on a campus where you'll be able to use the same gear that's currently being used in Hollywood films. Full Sail University also offers a variety of campus and online degrees in fields related to the entertainment and media industry, including video games, art and design, recording arts, entertainment business, and many more. So visit fullsail.edu/filmriot to learn more.
Logo.
And we're back, Attack. Last week I covered most of the jobs that you need to get your film done. Today we're going to cover the rest. So let's hit it like a baseball. First up is the grip. Grips are the people on set that get crap done. If something needs to be built or constructed in any way, these are the guys. They're basically a film set's handyman. They'll set up dollies, truss, rig lights, and so on. If you need a 10K hanging off of a 50-foot ledge, these are the guys that are going to get it done. Next up is PA, which stands for production assistant. This is the assistant to the film as a whole. Whatever extra thing needs to get done, these are the ones to do it. If someone needs to stand at a door to make sure nobody walks in while you're in the middle of a shot, this is the guy. And I put those two back to back because on Tell, this was the exact same person. I had 3 people that would interchange between production assistant and grip. Next, you have a few obvious jobs like the cam op who runs camera or the boom op who holds the boom. And then we get to some of the most important jobs. These are the ones that make sure editing is as painless as possible and that there aren't any glaring issues in your film. And those are the script supervisor and VTR. The script supervisor is the one who is in charge of making sure the continuity of the film is intact and is basically the editor's best friend on set because the editor typically isn't on set. But the script supervisor is the one that'll be taking detailed notes during production. If anything has changed, they jot it down. As a scene is shot, they'll take notes on the actor's movement or things like how full a cup of water is, or if the actor had something in his hand or not at a certain point in the scene. This is why that person is the editor's best friend. They make sure that the scene will be able to cut seamlessly together through all of the shots. They will also keep the line script to deliver to the editor once those scenes are shot, and production reports, which are detailed progress reports made each and every day. And the final job that was filled on Tell is VTR. This is the person who will fill out the VTR sheets for each and every shot. They'll write down the shot number, a shot description, and whether it was good or not. Then put in the in and out time code. And since I was shooting on tape, this job was a must. So when I came to logging and capturing my footage, I could quickly go through the takes and log the good clips to then batch capture. But that's it. Those were the jobs that were essential for me to be able to get Tell done, organized, and not a complete mess in the end. So when you're making your short film, I'm sure there's a few that you could probably shave off, but for me, those were all mandatory. At this point, I'm guessing that you're probably aware that us here at Film State and Film Riot are pretty big fans of Domain.com, and they're pretty big fans of Film Riot and want to tell you about .tv. It's a perfect domain name to start your online video site. After all, who needs television when you got .tv? What that means is that if you're making any kind of video that you want to show off on the web, a .tv domain name is what you need. With a .tv website, you control your content and look more professional than just having a YouTube channel. Want to showcase your work? Get yourself a .tv. Here's what you need to do. Go to domain.com and search the perfect .tv domain for your website. Then use a coupon code FilmRiot at checkout to save an extra 15%. Then if you need to host your .tv website, check out domain.com's hosting plans. They're less than $6 a month and have everything you need to build, maintain, and promote your site. Remember, when you think domain names, think domain.com. Got a great idea? It all starts with a great domain. Domain.com. Okay, all you beautiful people, we are at the end of the episode, but before we go, as I told you last week, we have a bit of a present for you in the way of a free download, and those are the documents you will need for your script supervisor and to take VTR notes. So if you're interested in getting your hands on those bad boys, go to this linky McLinkerson below and download, then enjoy after you download. And if you want to jump over to my Twitter and be like, hey, Ryan, thanks for the papes, like a newsie would say, you can do so at twitter.com/Ryan_Conley. Also check out our Facebook page and subscribe to our Film State YouTube page. As of the beginning of July, we will no longer be posting Film State to our Film Riot YouTube page at all. It will only be on Film State. So if you're a fan of Film State, jump over to that channel, subscribe, and don't miss an episode. Don't you do it. We also changed the format up a lot, which is exciting. So check that out. But that's it. I'll see you guys next week when I help Matthew McConaughey fight dragons.
Ooh.
I know, right?
What? Maybe the normal stuff really easy. Which is why I haven't been in film much. Do me next, Josh! Do me next! Why is my leg so strong? Yeah. Ah!